Guys, here's the top three things that you should have in your business to save you time and, more importantly, to create more headspace for you guys. I always talk about how to make more money and little tips and tricks to effectively charge more, to make more profit, and so on. But ultimately, it's irrelevant how much we're making if we don't have the time to spend it. Yeah, we all want to say you're going to provide for our family and whatever, and that's all well and good. But wouldn't it be better if you had more time and more money? So let me give you the three things that are going to save you so much time over the coming months and years. Number one, a VA, a virtual assistant. Guys, if you get a VA into your business who doesn't obviously is virtual, so they work from home, their home, wherever that may be, in the UK, ideally, I would say, for customer facing. You can go to the Philippines for certain things. These guys are great also. But for now, let's focus on a UK VA, ideally one who is trade specific. Okay, one who's going to answer all your telephones, one who's going to send all your quotes, who's going to chase all your quotes, who's going to manage your CRM, manage your management software, who can sort of deal with recruitment and do telephone interviews and all that kind of thing. Guys, you will never have to answer the telephone to a customer again. These guys can manage your installation diary as well, so they tell the customer when you're going to begin, how long the job's going to take, and so on and so on. Guys, these guys will literally be your lifesaver. And we have VAs here at Tradecoat, so get in touch if you need one of our trade specific VAs, but there's lots of VAs out there, so you don't have to come with us. Okay. Number two, a CRM. Right, guys, a CRM is what do you call it? It's a customer relations manager, I think they call it. It's an intranet for your business. It's basically a piece of software where every lead that comes into your business creates a file for each individual client. So let's say Mrs. Jones goes onto your website and makes an inquiry via your website or Facebook or whatever. Mrs. Jones will then have a file created within your CRM, and every single bit of communication, every file, every picture, every video, everything to do with Mrs. Jones and Mrs. Jones's job, including all her contact details and address, etc., etc., will go into that CRM. Now, they will remain there forever and a day. So 5 years down the line, Mrs. Jones calls up and says, "Oh, you done my roof 5 years ago, now looking for new guttering or whatever." Then you'll just put in Mrs. Jones. Obviously, there'll be a few Mrs. Jones by that time, I'm sure. And that particular Mrs. Jones will come up. You can then go in and look at all the communication, the price, everything that was done 5 years previously. Or you might say, actually, Mrs. Jones was a pain in the arse. No, we don't do guttering, Mrs. Jones. I'm just kidding. Okay. So number one, VA. Number two, CRM. And number three, oh, and by the way, your CRM, if you have a VA, they can manage the whole thing for you. All you do is go in and use it as your diary. Okay, I'm going here today, I'm going there today, because your VA has set all that up for you. Number three is management software. So things like Xero and QuickBooks. Now, most people will have them, right? But who's using it properly? Guys, this can save you so much time and so much headspace. Do you know, you may have heard me say before that when you have, I'll use Xero as an example because that's the one I use, but they all do it. When you have Xero, you can set up an email address. So anytime you buy something, you can take a picture of it and send it straight to that email address, that Xero email address. I know HubSpot do the same, HubDoc do the same thing, but it just goes straight into your own Xero and you effectively cut out the middleman. Not only that, but you can tell your suppliers and your phone network and all that too. You can change your email address with these guys, the suppliers, and they will then email their invoices straight into your Xero. All your VA has to do is go in and reconcile that particular invoice. And then, literally overnight, not quite overnight, depending how bad your books are, but literally overnight, you can jump in on your app, on your phone, and find out exactly how much money you're making day to day, week to week, month to month, or whatever, year to date. Guys, most people I speak to, more than 90%, when I say to them, what's your turnover, what's your gross profit, what's your net profit, literally 90% can't even get one of the three: turnover, gross profit, net profit. I ask you, what's your turnover? What was your gross profit? What was your net profit? I'll bet you don't know. 90% of people won't know this. So if you're in the 10%, well done. Okay, I'm not talking about a guess here. I'm not talking about a roughly X amount. No, I'm talking how much turnover, gross profit, and net profit did you have. So, guys, number three, a management software. And again, a VA can take care of all of that for you guys. Here at Trade Coach, as you may well know, we do all of this. On our Off the Tools program, we teach you every single bit of this. So, one, you can do it yourself if you want to, but two, I mean, one of the modules on the Off the Tools program is called delegation, and that's exactly what I'm talking about here. Start delegating things. In this particular conversation, we're talking about a VA. So, as much as it's important for you to learn how to work a CRM, how to work your management software, and so on, it's so important for you to recognize and learn that actually you're too important for these tasks. We need somebody to do these, i.e., a VA, or perhaps getting your partner into the business and teaching them how to do it. But it's important that you, firstly, know how to do it, but secondly, it's important that you know what's actually getting done for when the time comes that you do want to employ your partner, who you want to train, or perhaps a VA or whatever. So, guys, I hope that's helpful. You know, guys, knowing and not doing is the same as not knowing. So you know now there's three things that work categorically, work like absolute the sweet as a nut for every single one of my clients, and there's over 100 of them. Guys, they work. Go and do it and go and buy back your time.